going to solve some simultaneous equations, but slightly bigger ones, and ones that are to do with the ones where you have to use substitution as opposed to elimination. Also, these are, what are they called? Well, this is a circle for a start, so that we know if we drew a little picture of this, it would look like this. So that would be root 13 there. And then this would be root 13 there, etc. And then x equals y minus 5, so that would be x plus 5, so y equals x plus 5. So it would just go through there and look like that. And so that would be the point, and that would be the point where it worked. Now, I'm going to do this. I don't love how thick this pen is, but it should be fine. So we're going to start off, we've got x equals y minus 5, so we'll put this into this one. So we get y minus 5 squared plus y squared equals 13. Now the problem with this is you're quite likely to just make a mistake, so just put a little thing in. Let's make a little whatever this is called, grid, and we'll go y squared minus 5y minus 5y plus 25. So that is y squared minus 10y plus 25 plus y squared equals 13. Now to solve this, we're just got to make it all clear and bring the 13 across. So we get 2y squared minus 10y, and then we'll take the 13 off both sides, so we get plus 12 equals 0. So now, in order to solve this, we need to get something that adds to 24 and times is to 24 and adds to minus 10. And that is going to be minus 6 and minus 4. So I'll put that in. So 2y squared minus 4y minus 6y plus 12 equals 0. So that would be 2y y minus 2 minus 6 y minus 2 equals 0. So that would mean that 2y minus 6, which could be y minus 3 to be honest, and y minus 2 equals 0. So that means in this case that if y minus 2 equals 0, so y equals 2. And then if 2y minus 6 equals that, so what 6 over 2, so y equals 3. Now, you just need to put this back into there, and we'll get the answer. So that means that if x equals 2 minus 5, then x equals minus 3. And if y equals 3, so that would be 3 minus 5, x equals minus 2. And those are how we solve this particular simultaneous equation. Right, let's try another one. Maybe something with a little bit more oomph. Shall we try number 4 of this? So we've got x squared minus y squared equals 20. And in this case, again, you get a little drawing, and this would be root 20, which is about 4 point something, minus root 20, etc. Now, if we reorganize this, we would get y, so take away 2, so let's actually add y onto both sides, so y plus 3x equals 2, so y equals minus 3x plus 2. So that means we know that it goes through here, it would go through 2, and it goes down like that. So our answers are expected to be there and there-ish. Okay. Now, to do this, we're going to reorganize this, and actually this works the best, I think. We use minus 3x plus 2. So let's do x squared plus, sorry, yeah, in fact, instead of y, we'll put this in, so we'll go in minus 3x plus 2 squared equals 20. Now we'll do a little grid so that we can see how this works. So if we grid this up, there we go. So that's minus 3x plus 2 minus 3x plus 2. So for this we get 9x squared, and we get plus 4 over here, and then we get minus 6x minus 6x. So this gives us x squared plus 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 equals 20, which gives us 10x squared minus 12x minus 16 equals 0, which now means that we need to get, to make this work, we have to make this 160 and times 260 add to minus 12, so it's going to have to be something like 16 and 10. I think that works. Let's just see what we get. So we get 160 and 1, 80 and 2, 40 and 4, 16 and 10, which is still not right, so it's somewhere around there. So, did that correctly? So we did all that right. Okay. Oh, it's minus 160. Let's think. 16, 12. Does that go into it? No, 4 does, which we've done, 40. 20 goes in 8 times. There we go. That's the answer, isn't it? So it's going to be minus 20 and plus 8. So 10x squared minus 20x plus 8, x minus 16 equals 0. So that's 10x minus, 10x, x minus 2 plus 8, x minus 2. So that means that 10x plus 8 and x minus 2 are our answers. So we know x equals 2 and 10x plus 8 equals 0. So that's minus 8 over 10, which equals minus 4 over 5. So x equals minus 4 over 5 and x equals 2. And then we put those back into the easiest one, which is this. So if we say 3 times 2 equals 2 minus y, then we would say 6 equals 2 minus y. So 4 equals minus y, so y equals minus 4 for this. There we go, and that would make sense because that would be that point there. And then the other one is minus 4.5, 4 over 5, or 0.8. So we could say 3, so that's minus 12 over 5, which is 3 times minus 4 fives, equals 2 minus y. So that's 10 over, let's make that into 10 over 5. Let's take that off both sides, so that's minus 22 over 5, which is about 4 and something, equals minus y, so y equals 22 over fifths. So that's that point there, which is a big y and a small whatever. Anyway, that's how you do slightly more complicated simultaneous